Hello my students, this is teacher Minna and today we will make revision about chapter 2. Let's start together my students. First question here, write the place value of the underlying digit in each number. First one here, I have 1, 2, 3 here, comma, so I have to read the number first. Here I have 56,335. Okay, first you have to read the number. Then my students, I ask you about the place value. What is the meaning of place value, teacher? Place value means ones or tens or hundred or thousand or 10,000. Okay, here my students, ones? No. Tens? No. Hundred? Yes. Here I have number 3 in hundred, teacher. So the place value means ones or tens or hundred or thousand or 10,000. Okay. Next one here I have 1, 2, 3, comma. I have to read the number first. 134. What, teacher? Thousands. Then 218. I ask you about number 1. What is the place value of number 1, my students? Ones, tenth, hundred, thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s, teacher. Okay, next one here, 1, 2, 3, comma. Here, read the number 240,000 and 922. Okay, I ask you about number 4. Here, number 4, my students. What is the place value? Place value means what? Ones or tens or hundred or thousand or 10,000. Here, number 4 in 10,000, teacher. Okay, number 4 here. I have to read the number first. 1, 2, 3, comma. Here, my students, in the thousands place, I have 35,009. So I ask you about number 3. Here, number 3 in what, teacher? What is the place of number 3? Ones, tens, hundred, thousand, and 10,000, my students. Okay. Here is very easy, my students. Here, number 5 in ones place. Next one. Here, 1, 2, 3, comma. I have 11,000. So I ask you, my students, 11,122. What is the place value of number 1? Ones? No. Tens? Hundred? Thousand? Yes, teacher. This one in thousands place. Okay, let's see another exercise. Here, write the following numbers in letters. In word. Okay, or I can ask you, this number is read as. So in this time, I have to write this number in letters. So my students here, I have to read the number 1, 2, 3, comma, my students. So I will read this number first here. I read from left. Here, my students, 67 in what? In thousand place. So I will write 67,000 and what? And 300. Okay, 67,000. Here, 67,000 and 300. And 300, my students. Okay, next one here, 1, 2, 3, comma. Okay, here, my students, in thousands place I have here 305,000. 305,000. Okay, 567. As I read, as I write. Okay, 305. In what, teacher? In thousands place. Okay, in thousands place. Then 567. 500. Then I read one sentence together. So 567. Okay. Next one. 1, 2, 3, comma. So here I have what, my students? 700. 700 what? 700,000. 700,000. Comma. Then my students, 565. 565. Next one, I have to read the number 1, 2, 3, comma. Here I have 77 in thousands place. So I will write 77 thousands and 470. 470. The last one here, 1, 2, 3, comma. So here I have 82. Where, teacher? In thousands place. So I have to say 82 thousands and what? Just number 3 on ones place. So I will say 82 thousands and 3. 82 thousands and 3. Okay. Next one here, write each of the following in its standard form. What is the meaning of standard form, my students? It means write the number in digits. Write the number in digits. Okay. Here, my students, I have to read the number 30,000 and 6,000 and 521. First, I have to write the places. Okay? Ones, tens, 100,000 and 10,000. Okay, my students, I look for the number which has no zeros. This is number 1, teacher. So I will write number 1 in ones place. Then I look for the number which has 1 0 to write it in tens place. Because tens has 1 0. Tens have 1 0. I need 1 0 here. I have 20. So I will write number 2 in tens. Okay. Now I look for the number which has 2 zeros to put it in 100 place. Which number here? Yes, it's 500. So I will write number 5 here in 100 place. Then in thousands, I look for the number which has 3 zeros. So here I have 6. So I will write number 6 in thousands place. Don't forget, my student, to make a circle or to cancel the number which you write. Okay? Next, here I have 10,000. The last number will be here. 10,000 is 30,000, teacher. So if I wanted to read this number, here I have 36,521. Okay? Next one here. First, you have to write the places. Write the places, teacher. Ones and tens and 100 and 1000. Okay, here I look for the number which has no zeros. It's 1, teacher. I will take 1 and write it in ones place. Then in tens place, I need the number which has 1 0. I will write 2. In 100 place, I need the number which has 2 zeros. I will write 5. In thousands place, I write the number which has 3 zeros. It will be 6,000. Then in 10,000, I will write number 3. Okay, my students, and 100, here I have 100,000. In 100,000 here I have 1. So the number will be 136,000. 136,000 and 521. 521. Okay? Let's see another exercise. Here I have to write the number in digits in standard form. So I will write the places first. Ones and tens and 100 and thousands, my students, and 100,000. Why, teacher? Ones, I will look for the greatest number here. How many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will write 6 places. Ones, tens, 100, thousand, 10,000, and 100,000. Now I look for the number which has no zero. It's 8, teacher. Yes, I will write number 8 in ones place. Now I will look for number which has 1 0 to write it in tens place. So I will write what? 80. Very good. Now I will look for the number which has 2 zeros. Here I have 2 zeros. No, teacher, I don't have any 2 zeros here. So I will put 0, okay? If I don't have any hundreds here, I will put 0, okay? Now in thousand, I look for the number which has 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's 9, teacher. I will write 9 in thousands place. Now I will write what? 10,000. I need the number which has 4 zeros. I don't have, teacher. I don't have 10,000 here. So I will write 0. Don't forget to put 0. And the last number here is 900,000. So I will write 9 in 100,000. Okay? The last exercise here. I have to write the places, ones and tens and hundred and thousand and 10,000. Okay, here my students, I look for the greatest number. How many here? How many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have to write 6 places. Ones, tens, hundred, and thousand, 10,000, and 100,000. Okay? Now I look for the number which has no zero to put it in ones place. I don't have here, teacher. Okay, so I will put 0 in ones place. Now in tens place, I look for the number which has 1 0. Here 1 0 I don't have, so I will put 0 in tens place. Okay? Now in hundred place, I look for the number which has what? Excellent, 2 zeros, my students. So I have 300 here, teacher. I will put 3 in 100 place. Okay, now I look for number which has 3 zeros. Why? To put it in thousands place. I have here 8, teacher. So I will write number 8 in thousand place. Now in 10,000, I look for what? The number which has 4 zeros. Yes, here I have 30,000. So I will put number 3 in 10,000. And the last number will be 7. Okay, my students? Let's see another exercise. Write in digits. 52,000. I have to write the places first, my students. Okay, teacher, I have to write ones and tens and hundred and thousands. Here I have 52 in thousands place. So in thousands place here, I will write 52. Okay. Then teacher, I have 312. I have to put in this 100 place 3. And what? And 12. Okay. Next one, 620,000. I have to write the places first, teacher. Ones and tens and hundred and thousands and 10,000 and 100,000. Here 620,000. In thousands place I will write 620. Okay, 620. Where, teacher? In thousands place. Then I will write 4 in 100, 4 in 170. Okay. Next one, 143,000. Here, when I see thousands, stop. Then write the place value here. Ones and tens and hundred, thousand, 10,000 and 100,000. 143. Where, teacher? In thousand place. So I will write 143. 143 in thousands place. Then I have 5. Where I write 5, teacher? In ones or tens or hundred? If this 5 in 100, I will say 500. If this 5 in tens, I will say 50. But I have only 5, so I will write it in ones place. What about tens and hundred? I will put 0 in tens place and 0 in hundred place. Why, teacher? I don't have tens or hundred. Okay. Let's see another exercise. Here, my students, compare between these numbers using greater or smaller or equal. First, I have to count the digits in the right and on the left. Here I have 3 and 3 digits, 6 digits here, and 3 and 3, 6 digits here. Okay, now I look for the greatest place value. Here I have 3 and here I have 3. Here I have 8 and here I have 8. Here I have 3 and here I have 3. Now I look at the 100 place. Here I have 5 in 100 place and here I have 6 in 100 place. So which is greater, 6 or 5? Yes, very good. 600, teacher. Another one. I have to count the digit. Here I have 60 digits and here I have 60 digits. Look at me here. Here I have in 100 place I have 7 and here I have 7. They are equal. Look at the 10,000s. Here I have 2 and here I have 2. They are equal, teacher. Look at thousands. Here I have 7 and here I have 1. Which is greater, 7 or 1? 7, teacher. Okay? Next, here I have to count the digits. Here I have 3 and 3, 6 digits. And here I have 3, 5, just 5 digits. Which is greater? First, I have to count the digits. Here I have 6 digits. And here I have only 5. Which is greater? It will be 6 digits, teacher. Okay? Here I have 3 and 3, 6 digits. And here I have 6 digits. I have to compare. Here I have 1 and here I have 1 in 100,000s. Look at the 10,000s. Here I have 3 and here I have 0. Which is greater? 3, teacher. Okay. Look at this question. Complete in the same pattern. Don't forget, my students, to make a revision about the pattern or about timetables. This is timetable what? Timetable 2, teacher. Okay, let's see together. Here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And here, it's count by 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 10, 18, 21. Okay, here, count by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, here I count by 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay? Let's see another exercise. Here, the total number here, my students, will be what, teacher? Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles in each group. Here I have 5 and 5 and 5. So it will be 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. If I wanted to make it in a multiplication sentence, I have to ask myself, what is the repeated number? It's 5. So I will write 5. How many times I repeated number 5? 1, 2, 3. So it will be 5 times 3. Okay, 5 times 3, I will make 3 on my fingers and count by 5. 5, 10, 15. It will be the same answer. It's 15. Another exercise. The total here, my students. Each group here has 2 hearts. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Okay? 2 plus 2 equals 4. 4 plus 2 equals 6. 6 plus 2 equals 8. If I wanted to make it in a multiplication sentence, I will ask myself here, what is the repeated number? It's 2, teacher. How many times I repeated number 2? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be 2 times 4. Let's make 4 on my fingers and count by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. So the answer will be 8, my students. It's the same answer. Okay. Let's see another exercise. Look at the following pictures and complete. Here, my students, the number of rows. How many rows here? 1, 2. The number of rows is 2, teacher. Okay. Number of oranges in each row. In each row, how many one here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 in each row. The total number, look at me here, I will find the total number. How, teacher? I will say here I have 5 and 5. 5 and 5 equals 10. 5 plus 5 equals 10. I can make it by multiplication. How, teacher? I will write 5 times 2. I repeated 5 2 times. 5 times 2 equals 10. Another exercise. The number of rows here, my students. How many rows here? 1, 2, 3. I have 3 rows. Okay, how many apples in each row? I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, the total number will be 3 plus 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3 equals 6. 6 plus 3 equals 9. If I wanted to make the multiplication sentence, I will ask myself 2 questions. What is the repeated number? 3. I repeated number 3 how many times? 1, 2, 3. So 3 times 3, make 3 in your fingers and skip counting by 3. 3, 6, 9. Okay? Let's see this exercise. How many rows here? 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have 4 rows, teacher. 4 rows. How many stars in each row? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 in each group. Okay, in each row I have 5. Okay, let's make the total number of stars. Here I have 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Okay, 5 plus 5, 10. And 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 10 equal 20. Okay, if I wanted to make it in multiplication sentence, I will ask myself, the repeated number is number 5. How many times I repeated the 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. So make 5. Make 4 on your fingers and skip counting by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay? The last exercise here. How many rows? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3 rows. I have 3 rows. How many circles in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5, teacher. So the total number will be 5 plus 5 plus 5. Okay, it will be 15. Or I can make multiplication sentence. 5 times 3. Make 3 on your fingers and skip counting by 5. 5, 10, 15. Okay?